Hello, 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 everybody. This is Pam with Taples Creek Homestead and more. Welcome, 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 welcome to the channel. Please hit the like, subscribe, and share this video out. Let everybody know that we are live. Also, those of you that's in the bushes, I want to say thank you, and I appreciate you taking the time to sit back and listen and enjoy the show. Um, it's been a great day. I got some nice content today. Far as being in a friend house with her and her bees, and I honestly say I had some fun at our house today. But for those of you all who don't know the Harvest, if you would go over there and subscribe to her channel, she's a very hilarious individual. She's a sweet, kind-hearted young lady. Um, that she's a beekeeper, and today we had some fun in her backyard. I never seen a beekeeper do what she did today, but hey, it's all good. It's a learning curve. Some people just do things their way and some do it another way, but I rather enjoy it myself. Hanging out with Don't Hurt the Harvest. So if you get a chance, go over there and check her out. But anywho, the topic for tonight is going to be about what is more important, time or money. And so while we're waiting on our panelists to get in, y'all think about what is more important to y'all, time or money. Hope everybody's doing well today. Did anybody get any planting done? Any harvesting done? Any canning, cooking? What did y'all cook today? So how was y'all day? How's the weather where you at? So if you want, you can drop what state you're in your zone. Um, Other than that, I'm in Indianapolis, and I think the growth zone is 6B. I want to say 6B. I'm here temporarily till I get ready to move to my home that I'm trying to establish. Yes, and hey, Contra Hustle, welcome in. Hey, Friday, welcome in. But yeah, so what is the tip? Hey, Mike, welcome in. What is the temperature there today? Did y'all get it rain today? Did everybody? What did everybody do today? How's everybody feeling? You know. Um. Hey, Laura, welcome in. Homesteader Rachel, did you get to where you was going safely? Okay, welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just waiting on the guests to get in so we can talk about tonight's topic. I mean, if y'all those are here that's listening already, make sure you double tap your screen, and that's how you'll hit the thumbs up. Just double tapping your screen. Also, the topic for the night is going to be what's more important, time or money. So just think about that. And when the panel guests get here, we can dive into the topic. Small harvest, two okras and three peppers, all snap-a-doodle fighty. I watered and fed garden, supposed to have a few hot days. Mike, how them squirrels doing? Did y'all have a picnic today? Yeah, I did something I hadn't had no business doing. And I woke up this morning not feeling myself. Homestead the rest I drove to St. Louis. I know you drove. I was wondering, have you made it there? Because you told me that you were gonna call me after you asked your mom about what me and you talked about. So yeah. But anywho, um, for the last couple of days, I've been drinking any and everything except for water. Just harvest my first passion fruit. Oh, Country Hustle, how that tastes? I've been hearing a lot of gardeners say they grow passion fruit that is invasive and that they will take over if you're not careful. Well, back to my little situation. For a couple of days, I ran out of bottled water. I'm gonna chalk it up to me being too lazy to take my little self to the store to get me some more water. And I don't drink faucet water. So I might as well drink faucet water because I don't think that's purified water. We drink it anyway, but hey, that's just me. So I've been drinking juices and little sodas here and there, but no water. I woke up this morning and I knew I had overdone it with not drinking any water. So I ended up getting up going to the stove to get some water. Hey, Bayou, welcome in. And so I just been feeling fatigue all day, and that's the reason why I didn't go to work today. Because I needed to get some water in my system. So I've been trying to force myself to drink water all day. Although it's not doing any good right now because I don't let it go too long. How you doing, sis? You at work by you? Or you just chilling and hanging? Yep. Mike Country. Everybody's speaking. While I'm waiting on the beautiful people to pop up, I'm going to drop the link again just in case they are in the bushes listening and don't see the link. Maggie says she at home. Okay, what'd you do today? Increase your millet intake. Hydrates better than water. Okay. Because I ended up, Country Hustle, happened to go to Walmart. When I went to Walmart to get the water, I ended up getting some liquid IV. Yep. So I ended up getting some liquid IV. Hey, Bayou.
Hey, you took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say you need some, give you some electrolytes. So,
Okay, let me ban a couple of people right quick.
uh-oh.
Cause look, you probably ain't paying no attention to this.
I can't even see this shit.
I know. Mike, everybody's speaking. Okay.
Let me see.
Hey,
Let me
Braden.
try.
Huh?
Get in here. Let me download the StreamYard app so I can see the chat when I'm on the panel. So let me try and get in now.
Oh, okay. Look at her. She being fancy. She's being very fancy. But guys, yeah, so I'm gonna have to look into that Country Hustle about getting more melon. But I did get some liquid IV. They sell the individual packs. Hey Kenneth, welcome in. Bayou. Why you got two strings open?
I'm on.
Okay, huh? Hey Cropper.
Okay. What's going on, David?
What's up, ladies?
What it do? What's up, Kenneth? Welcome in. Welcome in.
What's up, Ken? And
Yeah.
anybody else in the chat listening?
So, but with the liquid IV, they told me I can only take it once a day. So I just took it today. And I must say I overdid it. And I knew better. I knew I couldn't chalk it up and blame nobody but myself.
But you took too much.
I hadn't had no water in a few days. And when I mean a few days, about 4 or 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pineapple juices on live. I'd be like, yeah,
I've been drinking everything else except for water. Then you know how the old excuse say, "Hey Tampa," the old excuse say, well, I put a lot of ice in where the ice melt. That's water.
Did you just speak to somebody in the chat?
Yeah, G
You say
Mama.
name.
Her name ain't Tampa.
I said G Mama.
No, you said
You said,
Tampa.
hey.
Oh, my bad, G Mama. I seen Temples right there. My bad. Hey, Jigs.
Yeah.
Well,
Hold
listen,
on.
ain't your name Tampa?
Yeah.
She said she seen G Mama. I mean, she said she seen Tampa by you, so she said Tampa. I'm like,
Okay,
ain't your
that's
name
what I
Tampa?
was looking at, dude. You know, I told you it's lack of water. Lack of water.
No, seriously, you need to drink some water. Have you had any water today?
Yeah, I've been drinking it all day.
What
I
you,
don't like water.
I
where you
don't.
bought?
Drink
Where you
water.
bought it? Yeah, I need you to take. Can you take a sip right quick?
I just took the sip.
Yeah, take another one. You need just a sip. Yeah, man, do better. Yeah, there you go. Look how she's sucking that water down. Dehydrated, like she is dehydrated. Y'all look how that water is leaving. She is dehydrated.
That's about the nastiest stuff in the world.
Well,
Was
You don't
she,
like
hey,
it cold?
was she drinking or sucking it down, David?
sucking it down. Hey, what you
Whatever,
need?
David.
Put a little lemon in it if you don't like that.
Yeah,
Just black
just want
water.
to
Hey,
say that.
Mama Girl, how you doing? Kenneth Wilson, how you
Uh-oh.
doing?
Hey, good people. Hey, how you doing too, brother
David,
JT?
how you doing? Sugar
Tampa,
by
that lemon
you,
gonna
how
help
you
you drink
doing?
it.
Whatever.
Mhm.
What's
I'm
up?
What's up?
telling you.
Huh?
Hey, I'm sorry. J3 talking about you.
Hey,
No, I'm
hey,
not
Country
talking
Reed.
about you. I was saying hello to everybody in chat.
Yeah.
You could when I first last year before I started my medicine, I wasn't drinking enough water, but I knew I needed to drink more in order to take my medicine. So I tried the lemon. I use a half a lemon for a glass of water. But the trick is I don't keep putting lemon. When I drink it halfway, I refill it with water. So that way you won't have to keep using more lemon. But it'll taste like lemonade
Yeah,
without the
you
sugar.
still drinking lemonade. That's the only reason you drink it, because you're drinking lemonade.
Exactly. Drop some fruit in your water, Tampa. Herbs can also have your water flavor your water.
That's
Well, I
why I
say
get these big bottles like this. This is how many? This is 1.5 liters.
Mhm.
And I know if I drink 2 of them, I know I'm drinking enough water.
Mm.
And keep you 2 bottles of water by your bed. So at night, before you go to sleep,
Yeah,
you
I
need to at
mean,
least down one of them.
it took me to, because I was supposed to get up to go to work, and I got up at 6 o'clock to go to work. But unfortunately, I couldn't move because I was so dehydrated, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not moving. I'm not moving." So
Mhm.
then, instead of just trying to go get some faucet water, I just didn't even do that.
Enough.
That's right.
Where's my other stuff at?
Huh?
You'll do better. Okay.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. Hey, GT.
That right there.
What's up, brother GT? Yeah, that
Hey, GT.
is that made by Redmond?
By Redmond Salt.
Yeah,
Relight.
yeah.
You might want to get some of that and take
That's
that
some
when
good
you get
stuff.
when you get totally dehydrated. You could put some of that in the water and just drink that water. You'll get your electrolytes back and get your mojo going.
Because that's what your body's missing, electrolyte. Try that. Try those packets, Tampa. This real deal. And they're salt. Like you put in
Yes.
regular salt and stuff. I don't care if you put it on your fruit. Get Redmond salt because it has minerals in it that your body needs.
And don't load up on Gatorade,
I don't
Powerade,
drink
and crap
Gatorade.
like that.
No, I don't drink that.
No, I don't drink Gatorade.
Coconut
Yeah,
water is
coconut milk
good,
works too.
What you got,
but
GT?
Coconut water. Coconut water.
water. But the real coconut water, when you get a real coconut, not knocking GT, but they do a lot of stuff.
Coconut.
But I like that Kirkland brand
I
though. I ain't gonna lie.
I bought some today, but I hadn't tasted it. It's that Vita, whatever that is.
Yeah, Vita
Yeah.
water.
That coconut water, that Vita coconut water. I tried it before, and it doesn't.
Yeah,
It's added
2%
sugar
coconut
too.
water and
that's all it is.
98% distilled water.
Yeah.
But GT, I like that Kirkland brand. That's that Costco brand.
Yeah, but what did J3 just say? What'd you say, J3?
2% coconut water and 89% still water. I didn't say that one.
You talking about the
Let's say the one
vitamin?
that you got.
Yeah, he got the Kirkland brand from Costco.
Now I was talking about the one she get from the dollar store.
I bought this from Walmart. It takes time
Same
to get
thing.
used to the
Same
taste.
thing.
Say it again, J3. Same thing.
Same thing.
So you said the Vita coconut water ain't good?
It really not.
Well, I could take it back and get my EBT back.
Nah,
Get you
you
some-
going since you got it, go on and drink it. You need
Do
every
you
little
have a
you need every
Costco
little bit
around
of
you?
help you can get.
You got a
Look at it
Costco
this
around you?
way. When
We
you
got a Costco's around here, but I don't got the card. I got a Sam's card.
look
Okay,
at this.
yeah.
When you get your butt out there in the middle of the woods out there, and ain't nobody but you and the animals out there, you gonna have to drink what you get.
Mhm.
True.
Mhm.
Yep, true. Hey, Tibby, y'all. So,
Say the
guys,
water.
let's get into this subject. The topic tonight is what's more important, time or money?
Time.
Time.
I say time.
Yep. Not everybody got money, so time.
Yeah, I got way more time than I got money.
Say it
Money.
again.
Money is just something to get you in trouble.
Right. It's
Well,
nothing
I
but
was
a
talking
material.
to my mama today, and she was like, I was like, Mom, what's more important, time or money? And she was like, I don't know. Then my daughter was like, money. I said, well, guess what? Time is something you can't get back.
Mhm.
But money, you could always get more money.
But not enough of it.
I mean, either way, you can't get time. Once time leave, it's gone.
True that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Just like backstrap molasses, once you get used to the taste, you'll notice the benefits.
Yep.
Mhm.
I like
Mhm.
molasses, but I ain't never heard of blackstrap.
Me neither, but I like molasses.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like molasses. I say
I'm-
time. With
I still
enough
got-
time, you can do whatever. Okay.
I put molasses on them biscuits.
Yeah, I got 3/4 of a jar still sitting in the cabinet. I
Time.
use it for my goats. I use it for my goats.
G Mama say time. So can can each one of y'all elaborate on why y'all say time?
Because you can't
Yeah.
get back money. I mean, you can't get back time. You can't get back money. You can never get back money. Okay, if you lose it, it's gone. You can make more money, but you can't get back no time.
And when it comes to time, I'll give you a good example. When I retired, it tells me how much time I spent away from my family. When I retired, I was out of work 9 months. Got a paycheck every month. And then when they finally said, you can retire, okay. I sat down, I thought about it. I started that job in 90. I retired in 2012. And I realized I haven't been taking any. I can only say I legally took 1 day off from work. For them 22 years, I only took 1 day off from work. Now, how much time is that I took away from my family? So which
Can't
one
get it back.
Which one is more important? Time or money? The time is more important because my kids were growing up, and I went to my son's football games. I didn't go to his practices or anything. And hey, time is more important.
And
Mhm.
that's true. I agree. Time is. Sylvia said 22 years. GT, you got any thoughts about it?
That's the prison system.
Oh,
He got
okay.
somebody caught.
Yep.
Yeah, he got
So,
somebody in the car with him.
okay, bye you. Yo, go.
Well, I say time because what I said before, I have more of it than I have money. I feel, and time you can touch somebody more with time. With spending more time, the stuff that you can do with somebody in time is more valuable than money. Like I can
Mhm.
pay you all the money in the world, but it's not gonna mean nothing if I can't spend time with you, if I can't show you that I love you by the way that I treat you and spending time with you, showing you that information, showing you that love. So that's why I say I got more time than money.
And look at it. Money is trouble. Time is time, but money, that's trouble. It's good to have, and if you ain't got it, if you got it, you're in trouble. And if you ain't got it, you're in trouble. Bills got to be paid. You ain't got the money to pay for that car. What they do, they come repossess it. Then what it goes against your credit and all this other stuff because you ain't got the
Yeah.
money.
True.
And the more money
I
you
hate
make, the more people you take care of.
Mm-hmm.
I hate people that waste my time. Why people do that? Like they making more time.
You let people waste your time. You don't have to let people waste your time.
Say it again.
Yep. And Contra Hustle said, money ain't trouble, Jed. Hey,
Money is
Indiana
trouble.
Jackson, welcome in.
Hey,
G
I tell
Mama,
you
Indiana.
thank
what.
you.
I
Y'all
tell
have to double tap the screen in order to give the likes.
Yeah,
if
double tap
money
for
ain't
a thumbs
trouble,
up.
country hustle. I want you to go ahead and take $10 million and let your family and your friends know that you got it, and let them know where you at the same time. And let's see how much trouble you have.
Another thing about time is the only way you run out of it is if you dead. So every day you living, you always have more time to get stuff done. If you mess up, you still got time to do it. But once you run out of money and you can't get nothing from nobody, that's it.
That's
Get your
true. Don't give me money. Show me how to get it. That's what Contra Hustle said.
Go rob that bank over there on Fifth and Elmer. That's how
I
you
hope
get it.
not. But
hey,
He says show them how to get it. Go rob that bank right there.
yeah, because I mean, I sit back and look at my life. I'm 48 years old.
damn.
Really, David?
No,
Really?
it was something
Really?
it was something right across the street. It was something that ran across the street.
Whatever. And I look back over my life and all the money and time I've wasted. The only thing that I regret is wasting my time and not actually putting the money that I've made to use. Hey, Miss Sharon. Hey, don't hurt the harvest.
Hey, Alice, who you say, Miss Shirley?
Miss Sharon.
Hey, Miss
Hey, Miss
Jared.
Sharon. Hey, Miss
Too
Alice.
Contra Hustle said too old to be running.
Yeah, I got an opinion.
Come on with it. What's up, G Mom?
Miss Sharon said, I've been listening for a few minutes. What's up, GT?
I believe that time is more important most time, but sometimes it matters what part of your life you're in, to where money is the dictatorship of how you construct your time. Because of how America is ran right now, sometimes it may be in your best interest to go chase the money so that you can give your children more time because of how the American dream is set up right now. So that's just the way I look at it.
Plus, you have young children. You have a young child. Mine is old and rusty.
Well, damn, man.
He said,
So-
"Old and rusty."
Miss Alice said time is more valuable than money. Miss Sharon said, this is what my pa said. You can trade time for money, but you cannot trade money for time. Time is more important.
Yes.
Hmm.
Urban said, hey, everyone, I just swiped up by accident and ended up in an inappropriate line. Urban, yeah, you ain't in no inappropriate
I
line.
don't think she was talking about yours.
Hey,
No,
Josh.
since
I think she was
I've done
talking
that
about when you
before.
get the swipe. Yeah, when you get the swipe, and I did that before too, and ended up in some lady test. She was sitting on half naked. I was like, "What is wrong with this girl?"
You know you stayed there watching, David.
No, I did. No, I
He
didn't.
did. He did.
No, I
You
promise
can
you I
tell in
didn't.
his
Because
voice. His voice got a little high.
hey,
Ah,
Dave,
look at this.
hey, listen, Dave a different cut cat, y'all. Dave come from a different color. I mean, y'all might think I like our women. Psych.
Sylvia, y'all said the American dream is a fantasy.
Thank you.
It's a fantasy to a certain extent, in my opinion, but to have leverage when it comes down to wanting things as far as having a home, I think is good leverage. When it comes down to having land to build a compound, I think is leverage. So that's what I consider the American dream. Having the freedom to travel, I think that that's part of the American dream as well. So, you know, I appreciate those opportunities.
Urban said time more important. Contra Hustle said money is only an exchange for your time and labor.
That's all money is.
Yeah. Friday
When you go
said,
to live,
oh,
it's for your time.
But if you put enough time into making the money, then you can eventually have your investment make money for you, like a laundromat. If you work enough, you get the laundromat, then the laundromat is making money for you while you're not even there. So
Right.
I just see things in a different light, maybe, possibly. I
No,
don't know.
you ain't saying it different. You saying it in the same way. It's just
oh,
time. Time is more important. Not you might not feel.
Yeah, yeah. Time is always like I have the chance to build a chicken coop or to pay for a chicken coop. It's the
Which one?
experience that I want. So I'm
All
gonna
right.
build it. So
So
I
it's the
took
time.
off 2 days. Yeah, time is, and that's how I evaluate a lot of different things nowadays is, okay, do I have more time to dedicate to this project or do I have money? When it comes down to removing some of the things off of my property that I consider trash, well, it's not trash, it's just a nuisance and I don't want it there anymore. I have to pay somebody to do it. I can do it, but it would take a lot more time, and it's just time that I don't want to invest in things like that. So I'm gonna pay somebody $350 to come remove the pallets that's on the side of my house and the two
What
tires
time
and the
you want me
other
to be
stuff.
there? What time you want
If
me to
you
be
can
there?
get here and you can do it for $350, you could be here anytime.
I need some fishing to be with that too now.
Hey, my dad's going fishing Monday. So yeah, we'll get you 2 salmons hooked up, filleted and everything.
You ain't
Yeah.
gonna
Your dad,
play my own. I'm not a
your
rookie.
Okay
dad,
then.
Shoot.
your dad up that way, GT.
Yeah, that's why I came up here. That's what brought me
I'm
to
Okay.
drop
Alaska.
down. I'm gonna drop
I
down and
thought
come back up, Tampa. My thing is glitching. I can't. I hear y'all, but it's
Yeah,
cutting
thing
up.
is
Make sure
okay.
you come back, Bayou.
yeah, come
You say
back
your
by you.
thing is
Don't.
glitching.
Hmm?
But yeah, GT. I thought your dad was in Georgia still.
No, he was visiting Georgia, but no, he
Oh,
lives here. He lives
Okay.
here.
I thought he
Hey,
was here too.
Dolores. Welcome in, Dolores.
Hey, don't hurt the harvest. How you doing, Dolores?
What's up, Dolores?
It's his military life got you there, right?
Yes.
I know it.
Yep.
I bet he was an infantryman, wasn't he?
Air Force. So
Dog,
no.
he's sorry.
Nah, my dad's sharp as a tool. What'd he say?
No,
Nah,
He say
he
something
didn't
about
say
sharp.
that.
I'm just messing with you, man.
Oh,
Well,
it's
that's
all
just how they
good.
play.
Yeah, you know, Army, Air Force, we all talk trash about each other.
Yeah, y'all do.
Hey, my brother was in the Air Force. I talk trash to him all the time. He
And the
talk about,
funny
I need to
thing
get my
is,
disability. How you got disability sitting at the desk 24/7?
Yeah,
they
that's the
all
reigning joke there.
Wow. Hey, Miss Shirley, welcome in. For those of you all who coming in, we're talking about what's important, time or money. CBR
what's up, folks?
says the American dream has some people chasing the dream. Wake up, they are 50 still paying for the dream. The dream is to keep us working, trying to achieve it. CBR, you
That's
right
it.
on that note.
That's it.
You right on that note.
And that's the
She's
point is
big.
you never get that dream. You
Exactly. DC, hey DCBs, welcome in. DC said time. You know, you have a lot of people, especially when you get older, when they start talking about, oh, I wish I had a did this, or I wish I had a did that. And I see what they mean, because I'm 48 and I'm in a phase of my life that I'm like, if I had the mind frame that I got today about trying to get land, by trying to start my own homestead, if I had that 20 years ago, what will I be at now? So time is something you cannot get back, and you will never be able to get time back. You can't even make more time.
Yeah.
Never.
Because me myself, I was wishing I'd start getting my home and stuff back when I was like 25, 26. That's when it's been an opportune time for me to get my home and start paying for it and everything. Even though I'm in the military, rent my house out, but when I'm finished with the military, I have a home that's paid for and I can go to.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I didn't start till I was 30 something.
DC said, disagree. My American dream isn't someone else. My dream isn't a 300K house. Hey, Happy Matt.
He's speaking of American dream. So I was told a
What's
dream.
up, Matt?
I don't know if it was American, but the dream I was told was when you get out of high school, you need to go to college for 4 years. So if I would have known then what I knew now, knowing that I hate school, I went to college trying to go to college for 4 years when I could have done what I'm doing right now. Went to college for 2 years and I could have been done. Like I could have been a whole lot further in my life.
Storm Radio, welcome in.
Hey, Storm Radio.
It would have saved me a lot of time.
Yes.
Yeah, time is my answer, and hello to everyone. DC said, my American dream is growing my garden and having my honeybees and some animals. I'm not chasing it, and I'm working on it step by step.
Okay.
Yeah, by you, because that's what I said. A lot of people, like back in the day, my grandparents used to say, go to finish high school, go to college, get a degree, get married, have some children, get these big fancy houses, but you fail to realize all of this comes with a price.
Right.
What?
You working and working and working and working. You're in debt. You're getting sick from all these ailments and sickness because you're stressing yourself to make more money. When in that nationality, you're losing time.
Yeah.
Well, I put it like this. We should, even though we have a mind to do it, but we should be like the Hispanics, where the whole family live in that same house and they achieve what they want to get done.
I've been saying that.
I told my son, I used to tell my son, I want all of his kids to go to college. I changed that. I like them to get a trade, then they can go to college.
Yes.
There's 5 boys. We need an electrician. We need what's that? Builder, plumber. Each one of them can get a trade.
Yeah.
Once they completed that trade, then if they want to go to college, they can go. You need a trade more than you need college now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go because I end up going. Not me. I would end up going to college on somebody a whole lot of money that I can't pay back, and that don't make no kind of sense to me.
And college ain't really for everybody.
And
Nope.
It ain't for everybody.
I would never suffer, but I wasn't going.
now that David said that, my grandson is only 12 years old. And there's letters coming here every week now trying to get him to get a loan for school. He's only 12 years old. He's going in the 7th grade. And there's letters coming to him just about every other week trying for him to get a school loan.
Wow.
They want that loan. You get up under that loan and you're in debt.
That's it. And they ain't
You
number
remember
12 years old.
J3, do you remember when it was about what you had in order to get credit?
Right.
Now you got to be in debt to get credit.
That's it. That's why it's called a credit report.
And I'm like, what kind of game are we playing?
The losing game.
Exactly.
Oh,
DC said
So
we
game
make
is
the
rigged.
choices in our lives.
You don't make
I-
all the choices in your life. Some
you're
people,
supposed to.
the way the society is set up, they know what choice you're gonna make because they're gonna make it so you have to take that choice.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Mm-hmm.
True, Tampa. Storm said, I've never had a lot of money, so I've never missed what I never had. So time is more important to me.
Right.
Come on, babe.
When we make poor choices, it adds cost and time to our dreams. We pay
In reality-
taxes on everything. Even when you die, they tax you.
Yeah.
Mhm. And I hate to say, but we only dream when we're asleep. So did they put us to sleep?
Yes. Not physical sleep, but yes, they did put us asleep because
Oh, okay.
the American dream. Everybody needs to think about the American dream. What
You
you
only
want to be, what you want to achieve.
All right.
But have
We
you
only
ever
dream.
noticed they want us in debt and on meds? Exactly, Country Hustle. Have you ever noticed that? Like, I'm my situation. I don't know nobody else's situation. I tried the college thing.
Hands in the dirt. Welcome in, bro.
College
What's
thing
up,
ain't
Faith?
for me. So I got a $20,000 a student loan debt that's hanging on my head right now.
Mm.
Every other debt that they allow us to get can go in the chapter 7. Your student loan can't go.
Because we gotta keep a leash on you somehow.
Mhm.
So I'm like,
Rigged.
I mean, it's just it's the system is set up for failure.
Yes, it is.
How
So
do
why
you
am I?
expect to live upright in an unjust world? I keep saying this.
And that's why we
Martin.
keep striving the way we do, David. Some of us can get around it and over it, and some of us can't. That's why
Martin
I don't let,
society.
that's why I don't let money rule me.
In the woods. Jigs, we will not do that. Everybody want to be in charge instead of just working together. And see, that's what's wrong with a lot of people.
She's saying we won't do that.
We
She's
will
right.
not come together. But you got some communities that will come together no matter what.
Yes.
Because
And
their
it ain't
values have been ingrained in them. Their foundation is ingrained in them, and that's because they was molded that way. We was molded like that back in the beginning. When I lived in the apartments, the ghetto, or whatever,
Hey,
we had a
Easy
sense of
Street.
community. Sense of
Right.
community
Hey,
was there.
Bud Files.
If we needed something as far as childcare, hairdos, anything, we relied on the community because that's all we had. And then as we ventured out, we started to build our own independence. And now we're individually kind of successful, but we're buried in debt. So that means, what are we actually going to give our kids if we're buried in debt?
Dead.
Less time to give them certain morals, certain guidelines so that they can make it out in the world. That's basically what it is. So I don't know.
That's how the Italians work it here. 3-story houses, 1 floor for each generation. The old folks always live on the first floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't climbing no steps.
And DC said we have shortage in trades.
Yes, we do.
Homestead Rachel said, I think I work too much. I think I do too. I work so much, I still don't see no money.
If you
I
dark
work a
in
lot.
color, trust me, you work too much.
Yeah.
I'm at work now, so you know I work too much.
Every time we see you, you working.
Exactly, and that's what I had to.
Yeah.
That's why I had to stop, because I'm not like, one of the reasons why I'm doing it is because I have a dream, and the dream is going to actually give my son a better handle on his upbringing as he grows. So by the time he's 18, he has more than what I had. But it seems like some of the things that are really important, I'm not able to teach all of those things, because because everything you can't just teach, because don't do it, don't do drugs and stuff like that. Yeah, that's stuff that just inherently you tell your kids, but just certain mannerisms and stuff, you sometimes you don't teach those because those events haven't presented themselves. Like I did a live today, and the lady that was in front of me, she had her 3 kids there, and one of her kids was drinking too much soda, and I wanted to say something, but I couldn't say something because that's not my child, and you got to know when to mind your business. So I just sat there, whatever, eating my pizza, watching YouTube or something, and then she looked over because she was helping the other 2 kids, and she said something to them, and it was like it was good that she was able to sit down with her kids and actually teach them that, no, you need to slow down on your drinking. Oh, you still didn't hear me. Let me take this drink away from you, and you finish your food. It's little instances or examples like that where sometimes we don't get to relay that message to our kids because we're so engulfed with life.
True.
So time.
Storm said, I worked in radio broadcasting. That didn't pay as much as folks think it does. Even us engineers were not paid that much. And
That's fact.
and GT, I can remember a time that we had to sit around at the dinner table,
Yeah.
to be a family and talk about things,
Mhm.
school or whatever. I don't believe
Mhm.
a lot of people do that today.
Hey, Sassy. Hey, Tien.
We
I
What's
don't.
up, Dad? What's up, Dan?
we just now got a dinner table. We would eat off of the trays, and it was because our lives were so consumed with going to go chase a bag or go get the bag, because we're not chasing the bag. It just, the opportunity was there, so we would go
Mhm.
get it. Now we have a dinner table, and once things play in the way they like I want them to, we'll be able to sit down and have discussions about things. But they've been giving my son so much homework that it was crazy. I wanted to call up to the school and tell them, hey, y'all don't give my son nothing but 10 an hour worth of homework. If you can't teach it if you can't teach it in school, then don't send
You
him
better
in here
say
with that
that.
stuff.
You
I
better
don't
say
want him
that.
coming here and he spent 3 hours doing homework. If y'all ain't
Wow.
Well,
teaching it there, what you doing?
Right.
so how much
Wow.
time do you really? So how much time do you even have with your child?
Exactly. That's what I accidentally said it on an accident. And I told him I'm sorry, but I told him, I was like, man, forget school today. For real. And I told my dad about it, and my dad, he disagreed with him. And I told him he's gonna learn more. He's gonna learn more going fishing with us than he's gonna learn in that raggedy school. Like, they teaching him geometry. Don't nobody care about geometry like that. Yes, we need professional like doctors and lawyers and psychiatrists and physical therapists and all that type of stuff. Yeah, I understand that. But I'm not building what I want to build in my son. I want him to be a good person. I want certain values to come out of him. And if I'm not investing my time because y'all giving him so much homework, then what am I doing? Y'all raising him more than me? That don't even
Uh
sound
oh.
right.
Uh
Yeah.
oh.
It goes back to the topic we talking about. What's more valuable is they time. They not doing, it's poor time management with school. They there for 8 to 10 hours a day and still gotta come home and do some more stuff. So that's one of the number one reasons why I homeschooled my child when 2020 came. I wasn't sending him back because it didn't make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
homeschool?
I commend you. I commend you. For real.
Wow.
For real. That's
And I
100. That's
homeschool. Mackenzie's homeschool.
Hmm.
I
Oh,
don't.
for real, Tampa?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yep.
I
So
commend
it's
y'all on
it's
that.
it's the thing about it is at the Mackenzie's 10. She's at an age that she's growing. Time is passing. We can't get certain things back. So if
Right.
I'm gonna instill in what she needs to know that I want her to know, her spending 6, 7, 8 hours at school not learning the proper thing, it's just a waste of time.
Yeah.
Let me get to some of the comments right quick. Don't hurt the Harvard said, I don't look back and I say I should have did anything different. I am the sum of my experience. God has been good to me. I am happy. And DC said, yep, it's the debt system, not the American dream.
Mm-hmm.
So Dolores said, wasting time, sometimes it's wasting money. I could have been making money instead of wasting my time and talents on nothing. Dolores, that's what I'm doing, wasting time on some of the talents that I got and not making money. True that, Jigs.
Amen.
Hey, LP, welcome in. Hey, Hands in the
What's up,
Dirt,
LP?
welcome in. If anybody wants to come up and join the discussion, we're talking about what's important, time or money. Sylvia saying yes. Happy Max says true. I've never had money, and I'm okay with that now. Used to hate it. Time is what I value. Time with my family and friends is gold.
Thank you, Matt.
Urban said, we not sleeping, but we sure is hypnotized with the tell lie vision, brainwashing us.
You better
Bingo.
say that. You better say
Yeah.
it. A lot of them, you can't tell us nothing, boy, because that TV done brainwashed us. So,
DC said, why
and
should
look,
people not pay back the loans they signed for? Because
and
some
we've
of
been
the
lied
loans
to.
are designed for to keep you in debt for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Amen, amen, amen.
Hey, I mean, G Mom, everybody speaking. Hands is said, it's set of failure. If you fell into the trap, it's very easy to fall into the rat trap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody speaking. DC said, for me, my signature is my word, and my word is my honor. If I give my word, I do everything I can to honor it.
That's right, DC.
We all try to honor it,
Yeah,
but
and
it's set up that you can't honor it.
Right.
Happy Max
What
said, DC, the government messed with the traditional family structure. And if you're unlucky enough to be getting any government assistance, it's a trap. Hey, experience with Sassy.
Hey,
a lot
Seth.
of those contracts that we actually signed was under this oh man
Distress.
deception.
Direct.
It was
Yeah.
under deception. We were sold something, we was told something that actually wasn't factual. And I understand where you're coming from, DC, but the type of person I am a man of my word, but still there was some deceptions about that. I understand where you're coming from, though. I know what you're saying.
So DC said, I do not mean this as an easy answer, but look to the Lord first, and he will lead you to a blessed life. That doesn't mean it won't be hard, but it will be blessed. Hey 10, I'm sorry if I miss anybody coming in. I'm trying to catch up in the chat. If
Hold on,
anybody
Mike.
wants to come up and join tonight's panel, I did drop the link again. Oh
You know what
yeah, 100% happy.
I was thinking about we watched a movie,
API.
not the name of the movie, but when I was doing a series with Vandana Shiva, and she was teaching about how those farmers in India, got caught up in debt because their crops and stuff wasn't producing, which had nothing to do with them. It was because the government was purposely, poisoning their stuff so it wouldn't grow. And then they had to go and ask the government for money to help them survive and take care of their families the next season. They were trapped into that. And so when they went and asked, the terms and conditions, nobody could have kept that, but they didn't have a choice to do that if they wanted to take their family. So they had to sign up for those things. And some of them were so stressed about it that they, unalived themselves. But
Wow. DC said the government tried to force us into the system, Mac. My parents wouldn't allow it. They moved us to Alaska instead. Dad had worked up there.
Mm-hmm.
That is by design, GT.
Yeah, it's
Hands in
all
the
about
dirt. You have a good evening too.
Good night, hands.
10 said I homeschool too.
Yep, 10
Best decision in the world.
Yep. I let
Have
my
you
son choose to go back last year, but after that, he was like, "Mama, yeah, I want to go back home school."
have you ever just talked to homeless people? All aren't
Yes.
broke. He said
no,
all of
Yes.
them
no,
ain't broke.
no,
Yes.
no, and they're not stupid either.
Nope.
Hmm.
And I really look at a homeless person as almost like a genius because we've been sold a system, a dream to even have a house. You came from the land,
Hmm.
those homeless people on the land, but you look at them today as they dirty.
Hmm.
I'm baffled at us, and I'm like, I look at this is why I've always said this to you all. I think AI is controlling this system because the average person is filthy, and we don't realize it.
What they did, y'all. I talked to a homeless person before. There's homeless camps all over Anchorage, and you can see them. And I thought about it, like they get to chill with their friends
Hmm.
and have conversations. They get to
Hmm.
have recreational activities in different
Hmm.
capacities. They don't have to worry about any bills for the most part. And if
Come
I
on,
want
man,
something to eat, I just have a sign that says, "Hey,
help
anything
me.
helps." And somebody will give them some food. And somebody will give them a couple of quarters or a dime or a dollar or whatever. And they go do that. And they're still to have their recreations. I mean,
And
you gotta,
they still happy with the
I
quarters
see
you give them.
so many that are smiling and laughing
Yeah,
with their friends. Now there's always going to be chaos in any culture that you involve
any,
yourself. Any
any.
culture. And sometimes you will see that, but you will see a lot of people laughing and stuff. And because of our laws here, they actually ask for herbs here as well. And people give them the herbs too. So they get to do anything and everything that they want to, and they understand the concept of time versus money.
You
Yeah.
know,
DC
I
said
give
the
them. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Tim.
DC just said the modern system is designed to occupy attention and program thought for a desired outcome.
Distract.
And Sylvia said parents need to teach time management. It's more valuable than money. PIA, how you doing? How you
Hey,
doing?
PIA.
Hey, Tracy.
DC said I didn't
Why
mean
you
for
get to
it to
call her by her
sound
first
like
name?
I was
Uh,
arguing if it came across that way.
Why you get to call her by her first name?
Who?
She's
uh,
talking to David.
Oh,
mind your business. Mind your business.
Happy Mac said I came over here
Look
to
at
visit. Well, thank you, Happy Mac. Oh, um. Anyway, I was homeless before, and it had nothing to do with money. Yeah, mine had
See?
something to do
Uh,
with money. Gee, mama.
I put it like this. At 55 years old, I'm retiring. So the money that I'm making now, I'm trying to invest it into my son and for me to have a life. Once I hit 55, my whole dream changes. I'm not trying to get an acre of land. I'm trying to get a quarter of acre of land if I see that I'm going to exceed 55 with achieving, some investment properties. Because at 60 years old, I'm not going to be wanting to do all that stuff. I'm not going to be wanting to till no soil, do no plants, watering, doing all that other stuff. It wouldn't be a dream anymore. It'll be actual labor intensive, in my opinion. Now,
Uh,
once I hit 55, go ahead, Mr. J3.
no, go ahead, go ahead. I'll wait till you finish.
When I hit about 55, that's my dream. I got 10 years to achieve everything that it starts with investment properties, from my opinion. So I'm gonna put in, what I need to get the investment properties. then set my son up to understand those, and then hopefully we can get a good management. He can learn from that management system so that he can take over it, and then he will already have himself set up because hopefully he chooses a trade. Well, he already know he has to choose a trade, so we're gonna go with the trade route, and then I will see where I'm at 55. But 60 years old, me, I'm not getting no acre of land. I'm not getting no half an acre of land. That's a lot for me. Yeah, your knees start talking to you, especially if you was athletic, you did backflips and basketball and stuff. Yeah, your body started talking to you a little different from what I hear.
Okay. Now that you said that, you said you want to set your son up, right?
I have to, yeah.
And what you're saying, portion of is biblical because it says you will prepare an inheritance for your children and your children's children. Don't say because you could own 10 acres of land, but you only want a quarter acre of land because you're looking at your conditions. You want to set your son up. So therefore, you want to set your son up that he can set his children up. So if you got 10 acres of land and your children's children are living on that property, you did a good thing for your son and his children. You can't just say, I just want a quarter of an acre and I'm content because of my needs. And hey, all the property I got here, I don't work on the whole property. Nobody works on their whole property. If I have 150 acres, I'm not going to work the whole 150. I'm going to work that portion that supports me and the family. My house is there. I got another portion where my animals at, and I got a portion that I make my garden to grow stuff. I'm not doing the whole 150 acres. But that's for my children and my children's children to move on and do what they need to do if it's possible. I tell anybody in heartbeat. Uncle Joe Uncle Sam say I can have 150 acres without paying tax. I want my 150 acres. I just ain't found it yet.
Yep. Urban said that's why I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff. Life is happier with less. It becomes a burden. And that's why I see a lot of people venturing off into those tiny house living. They're just getting away. Holding on to a lot of materialistic stuff will burden you.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not using it. You know, I got two storage units full of stuff. I ain't using it. As soon as I can get some time set in my day, I'm going over there and I'm getting rid of stuff. Because why am I paying $520 a month for 2 storage units and this stuff just sitting in there?
Because by the time you get it out, it's going to be outdated. You're not going to need it. You're not going to want it. The rat's probably going to be done ate it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, J3, I'm keeping it a buck.
If the rats ate it, you need to get some of your money back.
No, you can't get no money back in those stores, Cat Daddy.
No.
Nope, you sure can't. I learned my lesson with storage units. Okay, so what happened was, I'm trying to. I'm gonna have to do full transparency, just because of I can't think right now of how I can hide all the facts. Okay, so I went and was put on back child support. Okay, $11,000. Okay, because of my situation. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to tell my business, but I'm telling my business. $11,000. I understood it. I didn't agree with it, but hey, when they come for it, you better be ready. So what I told my wife is, hey, look, she was my girlfriend, and I was like, look, we can go get this 1-bedroom apartment, da 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 da. She was like, nah, let's do it like this. So we thought of another plan. We got it done, and we put all of our stuff in a storage unit. That year, I had spent over 12,000. No, let me see. Was it 12,000? No, not 12,000. It was $350 for 1,000. So it was a couple of $1,000s that I actually spent on having my stuff in the storage unit. And I'm like, you know what? With all the money that, oh man, my sister just texted me. Sorry. with all the money that I spent on the storage unit, I could have replaced everything. So I will never do it again. If it's not a $40 one, I will not even entertain the idea ever again, because that
Yep.
couch, those love seats, that bed, you can go get some of that stuff from Costco. That $500 or $400, $300 that you're paying a month, within a year's
Replace.
time, you've made you could have saved a couple of $1,000s, and then you got upgraded stuff. So I'll never do it
Yep.
again, ever.
Yep.
And storage prices don't stay the same. Every
No,
6
they
months
go
or a
up.
year, they go up.
And if you late, there's a late fee added on. So that's
Yeah.
more
You
money.
know why they go? You know why they go up, don't you?
So you'll leave it,
So you can leave. They won't. No,
and they're
they
going to
want.
go auction it off.
No, they really want you out of the storage. It's not for that type of, for a long time storage. They really want you to out. So they raise the price of them.
Some people may need to look to other regions of the country to fulfill their desired dreams.
True.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
I see a lot of people leaving United States to go to other countries, but
I ain't
then I
leaving
see
here.
other people from in other countries running here. So
I ain't leaving
whatever
here.
problems you running
Because
from here to go to
because
the new country, those people are facing problems that they're running from to come here.
no,
So
Yeah.
because the people that's coming here don't have to pay taxes for 13 years. And then the
wow.
thing with that is,
What?
once that 13-year come, yo, Uncle Billy, Uncle Shabak, come over here. I got this restaurant. You can take it over. It's still in the family. It has a new owner though, and he
What?
don't pay no taxes for another 13.
They've been running that game.
No.
man.
Are y'all playing?
Man, nobody
I'm
playing.
speaking English, Anna.
Is this facts or opinions?
I'm speaking
Yeah.
English, Anna.
And
But
on
is
Yeah,
this
top of
okay.
that,
facts or opinions? The
You have
13
to also-
years.
Facts. Why you think all the hotels are going to the Indians? All the gas stations are going to the Indians. Think about it. And if you go in there for a straight 10 years, you will see the ownership change, but it's still in the same family.
The Asians been doing it for a long time too.
and on
Mhm.
top of that, I don't know exactly how much, but they give them a certain
Yeah.
amount of money when they first get here.
Yes. They get a lot of money to come here to start that business, but you and me that's already here, you ain't getting jack.
Let me tell you
So
something.
why
I
are
live
we
in the
working
suburbs.
together?
Because
Well,
we
All
have
the
big
obstacles
heads.
we have against us, and
We
we're
have
not
big
working
hard
together.
heads and don't want to listen to each other.
because we hard headed, man. We hate each
First of
other.
all, it
We,
was set up for us not to work together.
But they
well, we hate each other.
can't manipulate every part of this game. We gotta get in here. We gotta understand this is
We
no.
don't like each other.
We need to love each other because this is crazy.
Yeah.
I know it.
With the
Black
facts we
Wall
just read
Street was
off.
the last real chance we had.
Who?
I'm gonna tell you facts of what I seen happen here in my city when they was talking about people illegal immigrants. So they would come here, and small black-owned businesses were given like money to let them use their facilities, so they can go there and offer these people free health care, get them signed up for jobs and apartments.
And you can go. I live in the southern sector of Dallas, and you can go to the north. Man, it is nothing but a certain demographic of people out there, and I'm like, I've been seeing it. I'm like, what's going on? And I was wondering if other people saw this.
Okay.
And you know what's so bad about it? If we go over to their country, you just there.
Yes, you just there.
You're not getting nothing.
You're not owning nothing.
Unless you marry somebody and their family got
That's
money,
right.
then you get something. Other than that, you don't get jack. Me, I would love to be in Korea. I would love it. But I don't have no investments. I don't have no family. I don't have nothing there. So I'll be on ground zero.
Yeah.
DC says started beekeeping and gardening with a passion at 50. So don't count out the shape you can be in with good, healthy, hard work. Happy
That's
Mac
right.
said, I don't know, GT Jr. You like garden. My mom is 83 and still loves garden. Take her longer, but she is still a garden.
I said that.
Yeah,
When he said that, I was thinking the same thing.
Well, you were saying that you was gonna, when you hit 55, you just
right.
want to have. That's what that was for.
Yeah,
Um,
but a acre of land is different than a quarter acre of land. But I
oh, it's
understand
different.
what they mean, though.
yeah.
That's different, but that ain't no land for the grandchildren and them, and them to be staying on.
Right.
No, but see, that's my portion. That's my slice. That's my quarter acre. That's my half an
Oh,
acre. But the
oh,
investment property, that's for them to build on. That's for them to manage the investment properties to build that 150 acres and put trailers there and offer trade school, different departments of trade schools in those different um trailers and stuff like that. Like I've worked out a big plan, and we was actually talking about it. Me and my family, we just started this about 2 months ago. My dad and some of my brothers and sisters, we actually come together and we talk about. It's supposed to be financial. We're supposed to be helping each other with financial literacy. We're talking about other stuff, but that was one of the things that we was talking about is compound living. And I told them that in Georgia, when I was 22 years old, I actually seen the Mexicans do that, and I didn't understand it. But now that I'm, the last 10 years, I actually understand it. They knew exactly what they was doing. And it's like, we can't put our differences aside to build, and then we can gripe about things once we have more. But right now, we're going to be at disadvantage until, I don't even want to
and
say, but
and GP.
we're,
Once we got to being together and figuring out stuff and working to a bigger goal, that little griping we've been through, it will be nothing. You think everybody else gonna go through that? But they put that
yeah,
aside.
Right. Right.
we got to look at the bigger picture. As a culture, we got to look at the bigger picture.
I've seen
We're
some. Go ahead,
sorry, go
GT.
ahead. No, I'm good. Sorry.
I've seen Asian cultures, also a couple of Asian families that I know. It's not even families that stay together. They're not even related. They just know somebody who's here, and they allow them to come and stay, and they work together. So they take it to
How
another
you?
level.
I can't let one of these clowns come. I almost said something there. I can't let one of you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's what they used to do. Like in the olden days, I used to hear my grandmother and my great grandmother talk about people who would come in town looking for a place to stay for
They
however
used to
long,
do it.
and they will,
You,
let them stay in a room or whatever until they get on their feet, and then they leave. So we
Mm-hmm.
don't do that no more.
you know, I left Georgia in 63. We went to New York. We lived in a house. It was you might as well call it slave quarters, because the house was so long, and it was 20 families living in that house, and we only had one bathroom. Each family, they had 3 and 4 and 5 kids. When we went up there was a total of there was about 8 children, and we all lived in a 3-bedroom apartment. And all we had was the bedrooms, one big room, and the big
Each
room
other.
was the kitchen. That was it. And that
All
was
y'all had was each other.
Y'all don't forget to hit the thumbs up. You just have to double tap the screen. Contra Hustle said, buy a container and put it on your land for storage. Contra Hustle, I want to do that, but the only thing that's stopping me from doing that now is because I'm not there permanently.
Right.
And
And
I
you
don't
can live
want to
in them.
put,
I'm going to say you can build a house out of those container storage.
I was
Yep.
looking at that today. This
Boosie
couple
did it
bought
too.
2 shipping containers and
Yeah.
transferred into a house. And the
Yeah,
shipping
but
containers cost them less than $4,000.
Yeah,
And
You
it
can get
was
it for
2 of them, and
3,500.
they did the work themselves.
that line them side by
Boosie,
side, cut a hole in the wall in the metal, and you got it.
y'all
Start
know who
putting your
Boosie
wall.
Badass is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boosie did it. He got his own compound on his land, and he has those. He took shipping containers. It's actually on YouTube. I mess with Boosie. That's it's just some of his values I love, even though he's very outspoken or whatever.
He
That
grew
my
up around the
dog. Him
corner
and
from me.
50, that my dog there. For real. Yeah. But you can actually see him doing it, and you can see how he painted them, put some people in there to do the work or whatever, and it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. We can do a
I
lot
see.
of things, especially since we have the information. Like we have a computer that we're actually talking on with each other. Like information is almost limitless,
Yeah.
and we just gotta put
You don't
away
need
our
the computer.
differences.
You don't need a computer. We got enough people that are builders that can actually do it. We don't need a computer. We just got to get together with folks that can build and create.
But with building, you still need certain social. You still need certain social components to it. Like you
Money.
need someone that's going to be in the political game. So that means that you need to put somebody in that space. You want doctors, so you actually want to get
I was talking
someone
about,
that knows
I was
about.
talking about the shipping container. I was talking about the shipping container.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
understand what
say-
you're saying, but we were talking about the shipping container, and I was just saying, an individual can do that themselves.
Yeah, because when we were watching it today, me and my daughter turned it on, and it was a man and his wife. They bought the 2 ship containers. They did everything themselves. And the wife, you watched the whole thing go through. She even was pregnant and had a baby. Still was helping her husband
Oh,
build their house
Mhm.
out of
That's
2
what's
shipping
up.
containers. So I have been
Okay.
looking at shipping containers, at least for storage and to convert into a house. I don't need but a 2-bedroom, 1 room for my kids and 1 room for me. Kitchen, living room, dining room combo, and a laundry. I don't have to have a laundry because I can hand wash and hang that stuff out.
Ooh,
But the
that's
fact
how you gonna
is,
do that?
huh? I can't
I
imagine
watch.
that.
I hang out them clothes every day. I would. Every time I got to wash, I would. And the
Baby,
bucket, man.
people used to hand wash. Some people still hand wash. They got a scrub board. Those
Yeah.
I
big
said
metal.
I would. Yeah, I'm with you.
All goals take steps in the direction of that finish line. Step by step is all it takes. Just don't stop stepping.
Keep moving.
Yeah.
Amazon selling, but they ain't that cheap, Urban.
Okay, I'm getting there. I'm sorry. Some using storages as office space and to fix cars. Some even living in them, and
Yeah.
they do.
Yes.
That's exactly what they do in Jamaica to have businesses, not pay taxes, keeping family, and clock resets.
Yes.
That's facts, GT. Huh?
You could also get them sheds, those tough sheds.
Yeah, I was looking into that too. I was looking into staying in one of those sheds. I'm
Mhm.
looking into something because when I was watching them today, they had the 3 big containers. I mean, they were huge. They were water containers, and that's how they got their water. The rainwater catchment system, and they had the 3 big black ones.
Yeah,
They did. I mean, when I say it was smooth, it was smooth. It was nice.
Oh, yeah.
No one is playing. It's more complicated than that, but it's fact. Happy Max said, I'm not leaving here as much as everyone itches about it. Show me a better place. There isn't one. Every country has its
Man.
issues.
I'm with you, man.
I ain't leaving here.
Nowhere.
I ain't going nowhere.
Man, I ain't going nowhere. Man,
This
Grants
home.
and loans.
I ain't
There's
moving.
And J3, thank you for bringing me back up on topic, because I do have ADHD, so I will jump subjects. So I appreciate you. And you seen when you started talking, I went on to be quiet so I could hear what you had to say. That's just how I get down. So thank you for bringing me back in, man.
Hey, Nikki. Miss Shirley said we are like crabs in a barrel.
Yeah.
When we figure out the game, they change the rules.
That's true too.
Hey,
Yeah.
Nikki.
That's why you have to have. I'll put it this way: you need a dozen people, and you have to realize that the game will change once you get to a certain level. The game will change, but one person has to have that mind. Okay, they change it. Let's do this,
Right.
and you stay in the game. But you have our biggest problem is everybody wants to be the boss.
True.
And that's where we mess up. There can only be one leader, and that leader can't have a mind of wanting to do everything himself or the way he want it done. He have to talk to the other people. Okay, let's do it this way. Let's collab to get it straight.
Right.
Now, once we now there's 12 of us, and we all of us got 3 kids, each one of us. Okay, let's get this container. We're going to section it off in 12 slots. The only thing you're going to get is a room big enough for you and your wife and kids to sleep in. Then you got one section for the kitchen. Now let's come to this agreement. I don't care how much money you make, but we're going to come to this. If you make $500 a week, 100 you get to keep and do anything you want. 400 goes to whoever's in charge to maintain the money. Not to use it the way he wants to, but to maintain it that we can enlarge this. When we finish, we're going to have 12 containers, and they're going to have rooms for all their family. That's the goal.
Take the Amish, for instance. They build their own houses, but they also help each other build their houses as well.
Yeah.
Right.
The next family. They all pitch in to help each other with building their houses.
Yeah.
Right.
Even with them with their businesses and stuff. The Amish people, money stay in their community. They'll go out and work outside their community to bring the money back in.
That's
but you
it.
always seeing the women working together, doing what they need for this, preparing food. They all doing gardens and tending to the children, and it works for them.
Yeah.
You know. But I get what Jake's saying. Everybody has to come together with one person being the little, and everybody has to be on the same accord. We're not gonna do that because we got too many hard-headed, pig-headed people running around.
I need to understand the one leader part because I don't believe in absolute power.
No.
One thing.
Like I said, you have a leader that is going out to. You need one person to commune with everybody else on the outside, not everybody, because you having a group of people trying to say the same thing. We never online because everybody's seen it from their view. You discuss it with them 12 people. Okay, this is what we need to do. This is where we want to go. Okay, I'm going and I'm going to represent all of us to this is what we're going to do. This is what we want to do. Now, there's one person dealing with the mayor. The mayor want to come over and investigate and be nosy and all that stuff. One person talk to the mayor and you tell them what they want to know, but you ain't telling them everything they want to know. Now, if Tampa was out there with me and I'm talking to the mayor, Tampa might tell him, well, you come on over here. We got deer and cow and
exactly. We not on one accord. So I get what Jake's saying. One person needs to have playing a role. Everybody has a job, but at the end of the day, we're all in the same community together.
As we talk about the Hispanic thing, you have that mother and father, which is the head, and everybody else in that house. Some are family and some are not family. Whenever they go out to the field and make that money comes right back to them, and they keep a portion of that money. They can do anything they want to. The main goal is get this house straight. Once we get this house straight, then the next oldest, we're going to work on them. Papa got a truck. Now Junior getting a truck. Junior done got a truck. Now we're going to work on sister getting a vehicle. And that's how they do it. They do things in order and in line that each person get what they need.
Yeah.
That's what my Don't Hurt the Harvest said. My parents did that all. The relatives lived with them, saved them, got their own houses.
Right.
And DC
right
said,
now-
I do. What's say?
Right now here in Georgia, all these abandoned houses that you used to see, if you see curtains to the window and it's pitch black in there, a Hispanic got that place. I done come out throughout the whole town, stuff. If the building been abandoned for 6 months or whatever, and you see sheets all up to, you can forget it. A Hispanic got it. Somebody Hispanic that moved in, and they ain't letting you see what they got or nothing. They cover
Exactly.
every window and everything, and it's just them. They don't worry about nobody on the outside. Whoever in that house, that's who they concerned about, and that's who they take care.
Yeah.
I do my bigger picture if the Lord's path in my life. David is so silly. David, I mean, Sylvia, y'all, we can't take David nowhere.
So I
What
think
I mean?
when you were saying you can't let nobody stay with you. But
The
the structure,
question on the
DT,
day.
the
Hey,
structure,
Netta.
the structure GT, I was thinking about while Jigs was talking is how the United States is supposedly supposed to be ran. Well, we have the president, but he has all his different cabinets that advise him, and then under those cabinets, you got all those representatives. Well, those people are supposed to talk to the people in their area and bring back the consensus, what everybody agreed on, back to that meeting, and then you make a decision. The leader makes a decision based on what's good for everybody and not just what he wants or what she wants. So
Right.
that's how
Yeah.
it's supposed to go.
I do. My
Cool.
bigger picture is the Lord's path in my life. In my opinion, if you keep him first, he will open those opportunities that are best for you. Y'all, I watched a video of a real nice barn built with shipping containers. Hey, Nettas.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been weighing my options because like my daughter that I'm living with, she got the property one track across the street from me. I got the other with tracks. I got the tracks that I got. It's because I got two more daughters. They got 6 of the kids with them. 3 of the children are here with us. I'm setting myself up in case my other 2 daughters and the 6 grandkids got to come my way. They'll all have a spot. So we won't be on top of each other, but they'll have a spot on the property.
Yes.
You know, so I'm looking at ways to get what type of the more feasible housing, you know, what will, you know, be a, you know, right for our family. And in the event that something happens to me, my daughter that has the property across to me, all of my kids will be in my will, but that property is going to be set up that they can't sell it. It's got
Right.
to be an heiress. It stay in to pass down from generation to generation. I got 9 grandkids, 17 acres. They could get an acre apiece and they still have acres left.
And it's also a point. Every one of your grandchildren are not going to be there.
Exactly. Exactly. Amazon selling tiny houses. You unfold it on site. Someone put one in Jamaica also. We were shocked. I seen them houses, $8,000, $9,000.
Out of children of 13, my grandmother had 12 kids and I made 13. And I tell them all the time, when we were growing up, we were so tight. We trusted each other in everything. And now that we're old and funky and all that, we don't want to trust, don't want to talk, don't want to deal with each other. I got family in New York. I don't even bother with because their mindset.
Mm-hmm.
I
See,
could
my
tell,
oldest two-
every last one of them, let's get together right now. You don't have to provide no money The only thing I want you to do is come together and let's talk about it and get some property and whatever. I said, y'all don't have to pay for it. Even though they don't have to pay for it, they will not come on one accord.
Exactly. And that's how my oldest two are. They don't have the mind frame that everybody ain't supposed to be at your house. You
Right.
meet any and everybody and you bring them to your house. You don't need to be doing all that.
No, everybody
Because
don't
in the
need to come
event that
to you.
something happened, who you think they coming to first? If they know you're gardening, they know you a prepper, they know you doing this. You're making yourself a target when you bring in and everybody to your house. So right now, I'm setting myself up to house them in case something happened. But right now, I'm gonna love you across the road.
Miss T, I'm glad you're still awake at this time.
I don't miss the stress. Who?
Hey,
Hey, Miss T.
What up, Miss T?
Oh, Miss
What up,
T,
Miss
you
T?
gonna be up in the morning.
she might be asleep because she been commented that.
Oh,
She
my
might be
bad.
asleep by now.
I'm trying to catch up. I don't want to share a container with you, Jigs. I
That's all
like
right,
you,
bro.
buddy, but
That's all right. That's all right, bro. You can stay
I'm just
outside.
teasing. They are a tight community. They work as a collective. Right now to the
Yep.
Amish, baby, they be on point.
Yes.
They be on point. Okay, I'm the dad then. Where is my portion? Or a grower. Hey, creating with Tuck. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Tuck.
Hey, Tuck.
Yes, my goals for my family. Those of you all who are coming in, we are talking about what is more important, time or money.
And
Boot gang dogs, big pew pew. I will freely give, but don't take.
one of
So,
the things that I actually want for my son is for once he turns 18, I would like for him to stay in the home. That way he can invest more time to either achieve more knowledge as far as a trade or something along those lines. I don't want him to move out when he's 18 if he understands respect. Now, if he doesn't respect me because he gets too grown or whatever, then he got to go. But I hope I can establish that as he ages.
now I met this one lady, her and her husband, they own businesses. She's a realtor and he owns his business. One of their children is 18. He's like you say, he's very respectful. They didn't put him out. What he has to do is give them some rent money. It's not a lot, but they're putting that money aside. So if in the event that he decides he wants to move out and get his own place, that'll be money for him to buy a house. Because
Yes.
she stated her kids not renting nobody's property.
Imagine what you could do if you have your child save, if you have them give you rent for 5 to 10 years and you give that to them at 28 or
Yeah.
what's 5 and 18, 23. Yeah, if you do that, you give them a nice little nest egg, a nice little down payment, and the actual money that you condition them to save throughout the year, month by month. You can actually set up your kids to have just a more of an advantage than some of us was granted. Some of us had, a different mindset. Like Jeg had the common sense that he had, which was to join the military, and so he was afforded different things. Yeah.
Soul Sister, welcome in. She said, evening, family. The system is corrupt and rigged against us. We need to work on community and working on getting out of the matrix. I just want to live in nature and have a peaceful life.
Yes, ma'am.
That's my dream right there.
You and
That's it.
you and me too, bro. That's what I'm
I
working
just want to be in
on.
a zone 7, and
Those
I'm
that are-
Gucci.
My
Those that
7B.
awake, yes, that is our desire.
Yeah.
Y'all can have that cold.
Yeah, my
No, that's a
7B.
perfect balance.
I
Oh,
don't want no
Perfect
cold.
balance.
That's right. I take
what you
care of
talking
the
about,
property.
Cole? Oh, you mean where he at?
Yeah, I don't
No,
want
7.
no-
I'm
Oh,
in
say
7. The
Come on.
property that I got is 7B.
You
That's
still
not
get
truly cold.
they still
7B
get
is
snow.
cold.
No, it ain't colder than Indiana.
It still gets
7
snow.
is beautiful.
Thank you. I bet I could
You
grow
can grab
all
them
year
leafy
round by you.
greens.
I don't want no snow. I can't
Oh
I
do
don't
no,
want no 100,
Arkansas.
100-degree weather.
Whitney.
I take care of my property for my parents and also pay them rent. That's the plan for my
You
game.
know what I
Get your
thought about?
degree, come home for a year, get finances together, then move out. What you say about you?
I thought about when I was younger. I'm trying to think about when did our mindset change. So I could say for my family, I thought about when I was younger. We had one particular family that it was one of my dad's aunts. Her and all her kids lived in the house. They was grown and they had their kids, but she had enough room for where all of them, they families, each family had their own room. They would go make groceries together, they would cook together, eat together. All of them had their own jobs, but everybody stayed in this one house. But we looked at them, looked down on them as if to like they was doing something bad. Like why they
Right.
grown and still living there? Because we was taught that when you get grown, you get out and get on your own. We
Exactly.
wasn't taught that okay, you need
Hmm.
a foundation.
Because
You
that
don't just go out because that's what people told you to do. But that's what happened to my family. And then we look at everybody else that wasn't doing like them. You jumping from house to house and getting put out and trying to find the next place to stay. Where your
Mhm.
mama got a whole house that you could go stay in a room with her at that house until you get ready.
She
True.
said,
Creating with Tuck said, welcome in, Sonya. Our lady I met got a credit card, put her son's name on it, built his credit through hers.
Yeah,
When
yeah,
he moved out, it was into a home of his own.
yep. They've
That's how,
been
that's
doing
how,
that for years.
yeah, that's how them other folks was doing it for years.
I didn't find out till I was
We.
grown that you could be put on somebody's credit
and
card as an authorized user, and that's building
Mm-hmm.
your credit.
I did
Yep.
I
that for
didn't
every
know
one of
And
my.
they
until a
don't
few
even have to give you
years ago.
they don't even have to give you the credit card.
I raised five. I raised 5 children, and every last one of them I put on my account. So whenever they got grown, now if you mess this up, this is on you. But I'm starting you out right. Even this 12-year-old, he's on my account. That money don't even get touched. I told him that's your money. So I said now and then go put some money in the bank, but money go there automatically.
Don't hurt the harvest. Said, I have a daughter that is doing just that. Before they retired, I stayed here for just taking care of the place. But after they retired, I wanted to help more. Happy Max said 4A all the way. I like the change of seasons and hate the heat, baby. I don't like no heat neither, Happy
I
Max.
love the heat.
Not the
Mm.
four.
I'm
Can't
staying right
stand
here in
no
the
heat.
heat.
Nope.
The 4 is a little too cold.
That cold
I
make
love
me
that heat.
sick.
I
I
figured my
love the
parents
cold.
helped me after I got hurt. Not now it's my turn.
Wait till you get older, GT.
By you.
No,
I don't have
You
time
said I
to
can't
think all
type.
the time.
What'd you say,
the
David?
heat would be worse, wouldn't it, Jake? 3?
I don't
No,
have time to
cold
think
gonna be
all the
worse when you get older.
Say what?
Okay,
That's why a lot
I
of
didn't
people
hear
who
you.
lived in the cold GT
No,
moved to Florida
that's why the
because of their
people in the
bones.
north come back to the south when they get older.
Because of them bones.
Oh, I didn't even
So
think about that.
Soulful said
Mm.
that's part of the programming, sis. They want you poor and struggling instead of working together. If we
Mm-hmm.
all decided to work together, we would be a force to reckon with.
Who you telling? Black Wall Street, y'all. Black Wall Street. We need it.
I
We
figure
need it.
after I got hurt, my parents helped me. Now it's my turn. Okay, DC. That's what I tell my kids. Don't rush to move out. Stay home, stack your money, build your credit, pay off a good running vehicle.
I had to teach my son about Black Wall Street. They don't teach that in school, but I
No,
taught my
and they
son.
ain't.
I
They
ain't
ain't.
gonna teach them.
Mm-mm.
They ain't. Why would I mean? They don't even teach us about credit. They don't care about us like that.
Black Wall Street was not just in Oklahoma either.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I like the squeaky sound that snow makes when it's -20. Something wrong with. Oh yeah, I like cold now, Happy Mac. I don't like no heat.
I
don't
like
like
the
no
sound
heat.
of the snow too. When they put it on that, they stacking it on that snow cone and they
Yeah.
put that syrup on top. I like the sound of that too.
Oh, J3, that's what I'm talking about.
Yep. I'm with
Hey
you. I'm
Jay,
with you.
DC said I actually read a book on Black Wall Street.
All right, then DC,
Yep.
you one step ahead of the rest.
Yep.
One step
Yep.
ahead of the rest. Yep.
Well, I guess I
No, he's
guess
not one step
that we
ahead.
answered the question. What's more important? Time. Time is more important than money.
Yeah.
Time is always going to be more important, but I think sometimes that I'm going the wrong way. There's a lot of traffic.
All
that
right,
way.
turn around then. Turn around.
I think that in different points of your life, I had to put money first because I'm
Correct.
trying to build something.
Oh,
Yeah.
history is into creating with Tuck is in Indy too, Jax.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was in Indy. I'll take snow over heat any day.
Yeah,
Thank you,
boy.
Mike.
Preach. Pull up
Thank
with
you,
you, Mike. You can put
Soul
on.
Sister says something about a roaring fire and snow falling.
Woo-wee.
I'd rather watch it on TV.
I'm telling you.
I don't like no heat, man.
All
Baby,
that
me
heat
and
y'all got, y'all can't do nothing but be in the house.
Exactly.
Gotta stay in the AC. We done got so comfortable. We don't even use fans like that no more. We gotta have the air conditioning on.
Oh, creating with Tuck. I'm in Greenwood, Indiana.
I would down when it get cool, like in the fall. Some of the fall temperatures. We got ceiling
Mike,
fans.
I like a little cold. Don't hurt the harvest. Said Mike, I like a little cold. I figured if I was passing time, it might as well be interesting. I'm cold sitting in this cold house. I love heat. That's why you in Florida, Netta.
Hey,
Because you love heat.
Yep.
I love
Yep.
heat too, but this AC, man.
Thank
can
you.
adjust
The AC is blowing directly on me, baby.
That's what I like. You can adjust that cold. I don't like cold that I can't change.
You can change the cold that you can't change. Put on
Not if
something
it's
warmer.
snowing. No.
Put
Yep,
on
there you go.
something
Put it in
warmer.
layers.
Thank you.
Yep,
Put
do
on
layers.
something warmer.
No.
Mm-mm.
That heat though, you can't alter that.
You
can't do
sure
that but go
can't.
in the
No matter
house.
if you're stripped down, GT, you still hot.
I take
Still
out
hot.
my grandmama and granddad. It be hot outside, but they still have that pot belly stove going in the room.
Time is more important. You can always make more money, but when your time is up, exactly. Everybody got an expiration date.
Yeah.
You got an expiration date.
Yes.
I still use my phone and I still use my fan. Sonya, I'm like you. I gotta have a ceiling fan running. I don't care if it's 40 degrees outside, 20 degrees outside. My ceiling fan running. I don't like being hot. Sylvia, y'all said nothing below 50 degrees. Cold, I'll snuggle. Hot, get off of me. Exactly,
Yep.
Mike.
100%. See what I'm saying? We divided already.
Exactly. Mike, get away from me. It's too hot for you to be touching me. What's wrong with you? And I keep my house cold. That's why God makes sweaters. Thank you, Happy Matt. By
Stay
you,
up
that
at the
was for you.
mountaintop.
That's different from outside cold. I keep my house cold too. But when it get too cold, I can change it. I can't change that snow.
Yes, you can. Put on warmer clothes.
It's still gonna be cold outside.
It don't matter, but you won't be cold.
No.
I like to be cold, fall asleep.
Hey, Bayu, this house be so cold sometimes. Maybe want to go get a blood test with my son. Make sure he mine.
It's too late in the game for that one.
Speaking of time, I have potatoes to mound this evening. You all have a great evening. DCBs, did you see my short that I tag you and Jegs in about? I was at Don't Hurt the Harvest house and the bees were fighting and they were dying and everything. Did you see that short? Because we were trying to figure out what was going on. Jegs, did you see it?
You did that today?
Yeah. The bees was killing each other.
They ain't killing each other. They just turn around.
Them bees was dead on that ground.
Yeah, a turnaround.
What that
Bees
mean?
bees don't live but so long.
Right. Somebody told me they was being robbed. The hive was being robbed.
That could be it too.
Right. Just like you can't run from them hot flash. Exactly, G Hood. Well, I don't have them yet, but I'm quite sure I will find out one day.
Mm.
Oh, yes. I like my room to 63, 69 degrees every night. Ain't nothing like an ice cold bed. Exactly. When I was in my house, it had to been on 65. Even
No,
in the wintertime, I didn't have no air on. I mean, no heat on.
70. Yep.
Now, I
I
only
keep
turned the
mine
heat on when
73.
it got below freezing so the pipes wouldn't bust.
I keep it on 78, and that's it.
I can't do no heat.
78. Lord.
78.
Mine stay on 73.
No, y'all
70.
can have it. I don't see many shorts. I'll look for it. Yeah, it's on my shorts, DC. I tag you and Jigs in it. Well, I didn't tag you. I just said y'all name. Baby, Happy Mac said, I saw it. Jigs don't want y'all near his bees flapping that lid. And that was me. I was killing myself laughing at Miss Alice. Miss Alice done took the frame out the doggone out the hive, threw it in the bucket, took the lid and started beating the doggone the bees in the bucket.
That's why I don't need y'all to come visit me. I don't need y'all nowhere around my bees.
Who is y'all? I was just videoing it.
You was part of it. You were
So
laughing.
I didn't
You were
touch
laughing.
none of that stuff.
Tuck says she got asthma. My family's asthma it works different. Like if we get cold, then that makes us have colds and stuffy nose, and then our asthma flares up. So that's why I hate cold.
Look, don't hurt the harvest. See,
Yeah.
Bayou,
Get
if
her right,
I
get
get
her right,
hot,
Miss Alice.
Miss, don't hurt the hot. Don't hurt the Bayou. If I get hot, it flares up my allergies.
Mm.
So I have to stay cool at all times. What's
just-
up? Don't hurt the harvest.
I just want to comment about the bees and set the record straight.
Set it straight.
I wasn't killing the bees. I was getting the bees off my honey that I invested in. And if they wanted to fight it out, and they were fighting, and I'm reporting that the bees that came in killed the other bees that were living there, because they were two different types of bees.
Okay.
Now, say this carefully, listen to me. And my friend Sarah called me. She said, Alice, what's going on? And when I was telling her, she said, oh, that will happen.
Yeah, they were robbing it.
They were robbing it, but what happened was the bigger, slightly darker bees came in and took over the hive, and they killed them other bees off. So while they were fighting, I got in there and took out some of the honey supers, because I got to get me some honey. And I was putting it in the plastic thing, and I was just trying to go like this, like, y'all get out of there, because I'm finna get the honey. Trust.
Baby,
But you were doing it aggressively.
Someone told me they might have been Africanized bees and they were aggressive. So I had to do what I had to do to secure the honey that I had invested in for my family. Now, I got my honey, I put it in the bag, I put it in the freezer, and then I let them go for what they know. I went back out there and I opened it back up, and all the bees that were in there were the new bees, and all them other ones was dead on the ground.
Wow.
Yeah.
So DC said, if you are going into your dark pulling honey, it could be robbers and guard bees fighting.
Right.
Well, all I know, it was filled up with the bees that were or that are in
Okay,
there,
G Hood.
or slightly bigger, and they're more tannish. Okay. All right, y'all have a good evening. I'm in the bushes. I got kind of a lot going on in the background, but
Okay.
because some people thought I was hurting the bees. I'm not hurting the bees, but it is a bee at the end of the day, and I think I'm a little more important than the bee.
That's why you should have had on 2 pairs of pants. The upper body was covered. You should have had a pair of sweatpants on top of them jeans.
I but the jeans were baggy, and I had the rubber boots, so my jeans were inside the boots more or less. The bees couldn't get up on me, and I didn't get stung. I didn't get
Mm-mm.
stung today.
Me and McKenzie were laughing so hard.
He was
McKenzie
out
said,
there.
"What is you doing?"
And Pam
I
hollering,
was just
"You
videoing
gotta
James. I
scoot
wasn't
over.
going nowhere
Go
near
help her.
them bees.
Go help her." Mackenzie, like I said, Mackenzie, just open the plastic thing when I'm running. So I even went in some other hives
Good
and
night, DC.
supers out of there and put in there. So I've got some more super frames that are supposed to be coming tomorrow, but I'm gonna have me some honey. Okay.
David like that right there.
Netta said, "Now, why the African bees got to be aggressive?"
Word on the street.
Word on the street.
Word on the street,
Yeah,
they are.
indeed, they are.
on the
And
street.
them bees was tagging each other.
They was, but the slightly bigger, slightly darker bees came out on top.
Well, let's see what they do for the hive. Let's see what they do for the hive now that they done took over.
I'm interested to see how the honey's going to be different than the
Mhm.
other hive. So I'm making sure that I am saying this is from this hive on this day and stuff. So I'm trying to make sure I log my honey correctly. Better than
They want to attack another hive.
pardon?
They want to attack another hive.
Yeah,
No,
they
not if they took over that hive right there,
Mhm.
that's it. They're not going to another hive. They're gonna live right there.
Yeah, they look
Okay.
like they hunkered
Now,
down.
if
Like,
another swarm come in, they might take over another hive.
but
One day.
I think they took that hive over specifically because I'm trying to move them all in one spot, and that was the only one that was kind of by itself that wasn't with the other ones. And I figured they said, "Hey, this would be an easy target. It's not around them or whatever." They got them.
One day. Tuck said, "One day I was sitting on my front porch and it was a dead bee laying on the ground. And another bee came and took its head off and flew away, leaving the body." What's that about, Jigs?
Murder. Make sure he did.
Y'all saw the analytic gardener video where she was showing the bee was stacking up the what was that, moth? No, cicadas on her porch.
I ain't see that. I guess the water made nectar Kool-Aid. Wow, I didn't see that one. You said it's on the analytic gardeners page?
Yeah, he was stacking up. He was going killing cicadas, and like she said, it looked like he was building himself a trophy case. He was just stacking them up.
Wow. Well, do y'all got any last minute thoughts on what's more important, time or money?
Nope.
Well, if you care more about your family and the way of life, you'll realize that time is more important, but we need money just to get along.
So, question. Would you rather have $10 million for a whole year? Somebody give you $10 million for 1 year, or add 5 years of time over the next 10 years?
5.
Well, that's hard for me because I didn't ask the Lord to stay around at least to 113.
Right. So I'm like, how we add? Are we adding on 5 to the already time, the destined time?
Yes.
No, you're just adding 5 years more, 5 years of extra time to your lifespan.
Okay, to my
I
life.
want the 5 years.
Well,
Or
like
10
I said,
year, 10 million for 1 year.
well, I didn't ask the Lord for 113, so 5 more be 118.
Yeah,
Correct.
I'll take 5 more years.
5.
As long as
Give it
I
a-
can go to the bathroom, wipe myself, and do what I need to do, I take that 118.
Mike
Yeah, I
said,
take
Mike
that 10
said
million.
10 million. I'll take the 10 million too.
I ain't gonna
I
even
won't
catch
take the 10 million because our kids, like my son, with the time that I've been gone, making money and stuff, getting his house together, getting the house and stuff, getting my credit together and stuff. My son's not gonna understand that. Not at this age that he's at. He's 15 years old. He just had a birthday a couple of weeks ago. But he's not gonna understand that because he actually the time is more important. And that's because he thinks as a child. So
Yeah,
That-
I'm
you
gonna
right,
choose time.
GC. Sylvia said 5. Mike said 10. He said I live it up.
Yeah,
5 years.
yeah, see that says it right there. That says it right there.
that 10
If he
million
get that
gone
10,
so fast.
he get that 10, he gonna live it up, and before 3 months up, he gonna be totally broke.
And Mike said 5 years might not be bad. I mean, might be bad. Tuck said, I'll take the 5 years added. Happy Max said, good, healthy years, right? This isn't an evil genie trick, is it? Hey, girl, dad. What, girl, dad, what you
Hey,
cooked
girl,
today?
Dad.
What you cooked today?
A little bit did that.
I'm trying to see what he cooked.
GT, I'm gonna tell you, I remember when I was in high school and I played sports. Well, it was middle school to high school, I played sports. And my parents, both of them worked a lot. So they were never able to get me to practice. I had to get rides from other parents or other kids' parents, and they never attended my games. And I just wish that they didn't have to work a lot because I wanted them there supporting me like the other people were supporting their kids.
And
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna tell you about my son. My son played football. They went all around the state to other schools and everything. I couldn't make it. I was working. Went and bought my son a car, red Impala. I don't think he kept that car over a month. He got too high and mighty. It was gone within a month.
Mm.
So yeah, I wish I had the time to spend with him while he was in school and be able to pick him up and drop him off and all that stuff. I wasn't able to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in a wait a minute. You can get 10 million and die the same day. That's
That's
true.
it. That's it.
My squirrels may do without me in the end. I don't
Give me
want to
my
be in a
10.
coma or something for 5 years.
Give me my 10. We'll take that chance on tomorrow, me dying.
Grilled ginger and orange plank salmon.
What they say about salmon? What?
That's what
Grilled ginger and orange plank salmon.
today must have been salmon day because I cooked
Hey,
salmon too.
y'all didn't notice I said it correctly, David?
Yeah.
Salmon.
That's because she didn't want y'all to correct her.
Exactly. Why do you need money to pay rent, buy food, and other things people make or things we want? If you provide those things for yourself, you need less money. Time is
There you
more
go.
important. Just my opinion.
Time
I
is way
understand,
more important.
sister.
Yeah.
And when it comes down to that's what we're doing. Like to get my transmission done in my car, it was 2,800 and some change. Somebody traded their time for my money, and it was because I didn't have an even exchange. I couldn't barter anything other than the exchange of money.
Mhm.
So that's the reason why we have this type of system. Well, that's one of the reasons why we have this type of system. But then we got into greed and all this other type of stuff. So I'm just evaluating things a little differently when it comes down to my child. I need more time.
So Mike said, what if you last 5 years in a bad nursing home, not even good pudding?
Yeah. Mike said, damn.
Yeah.
Would you rather have an incredibly annoying, high-pitched voice or a really deep, manly voice?
Manly.
Manly for men.
Yeah, I take high pitch.
Some
But I know,
men got high-pitched voices.
yeah, because I know some women that got some deep voices.
What do you think I got, Tampa?
I know some women that sound just like Maya Angelou. This is what.
Don't hurt the
Hey, I'll holler at y'all.
All right,
Say,
Right,
I'm back.
take it easy,
Yeah,
man.
my people coming in. I'll holler at y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Mike
Take care.
said chocolate, buck pudding, not even butterscotch cups. Don't hurt the Harvey said deep. That's why I like Mike. I always thinking. I'm a very white girl dad laughing, high pitch. It would be very entertaining and annoying for my kids. Bye, GT. One more.
And
And
this is why the cage bird sings.
He sounds just like her.
something wrong with him. So, would you
Hey,
rather? Would
that's how
you
Steve
rather?
Young came to me one day. What, talking about a watermelon.
David.
David Crane. Would you rather have a nose that never stops growing or ears that never stop growing?
Oh Lord.
Where you come up with these questions, Tampa?
You ain't lying, 'cause that was a good one, though, Tampa. That was a good one. Which one you want, J3? A long nose or big ears? Oh, shit.
I had to take the nose.
I'm about to take the ears.
I'm about to take the ears too, because I might want to kiss somebody. I can't kiss with that long nose. J3, it's a lot of things you can't do with that long nose, but it is some things you can do too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get to the bottom of things, but you feel me? You ain't gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying, kiss Nathaniel.
Don't hurt the Harvey said ears. Girl dad said that
Everything
nose.
don't need to be kissed.
I
Tuck
guess
said
you're right,
ears.
J3. Talk
Ears
that.
because that way my allergies are set up.
I know you're right.
Ears. Look, Mike said ears and I'll glide if I fall. Like Dumbo.
Yeah.
I have to take the ears though. What's about
Yeah,
you by
I do my
you?
ears. I do ears. Maybe
Yeah.
I put the little plates in my ears like they
Tuck
do
said
in other countries.
ears, I'll be able to hear everything. You hear from the other side of the world with me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dave, you don't want to hear my high pitch.
No, you ain't got. Do you got high pitch, Sylvia? Because the last
Ears,
time you
I
was talking,
guess happy is a good name for a duck and two.
Take the ears.
I'd rather hear everything than to smell everything.
Right.
Now she got a
Ooh,
point right there.
that
She
is
got
true.
a point.
That's true, Tuck. There's some stuff you just don't want to smell.
Jake said, where you coming up with this? I'm gonna have to ask this again though.
yeah, that was
Would
good.
you rather have no knees or no elbows?
Oh Lord.
What you? I told y'all. I
Would
need
you
my.
rather have no knees or no elbows?
No knees.
Give me. I need my knee. I mean my elbows. Excuse me. I don't need my knee.
What- I don't know because it's gonna be kind of hard to sit on the toilet without no knees.
No, they ain't we hard. They just put you on up there.
Prop them up. Prop your legs
Yeah.
up.
That's
Yeah,
it.
they just be hanging out there. They just gonna hang out a little higher.
Yep. You be
Yeah,
walking
but
like
as a
a
garden, I
man.
don't want more super juice smelling abilities. You said you want. Yes, I will make your ears bleed. It means I'm insanely mad. Ears as well as nose gets longer as people age, but they aren't growing. Instead, they are being pulled by gravity. No knees. I need to bend my arm.
I was wondering if why I was wondering because I see some older people got larger ears. I was like, what?
Yep, they do be large.
Tuck said the way Megan knees are set up, you can have them.
I don't want
You
them.
can walk like a peg-leg pirate, no elbows. I can't eat.
Yep, you sure can't.
We can't eat without no elbow. I need my elbow. You can't wipe without no elbow. Man, you gonna be tough.
Okay. So this is the last one. Would you rather whip or be whipped?
Uh-oh.
Wait, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, just say
Somebody whipping you or you whipping them?
why you
For
say I'm
what?
down?
I don't know. It just said, would
Why
you
you
rather
say
whip
shit,
or
I'm
be
down?
whipped?
Buy you a food. You said I'm down. What we talking about, Bird? Before I answer that.
He
Buy
just
you a
say,
damn food. You a damn food, buy you.
by you,
Ooh.
it just say, would you rather whip or be whipped?
Hmm.
Buy you still trying to throw that shit in. Wait, what we talking about? You know damn well.
No, Mike talking about. I mean, Sylvia said, I see some old men with them big hairy ears. Sylvia said she rather be whipped. Mike
Yeah.
said in the bedroom.
Look, Mike got the
After
same,
Mac
Pause
said,
the same mind.
whip it, get real
that.
good.
Wait, Sylvia, I don't like the fact. Now I'm gonna get a little, what they say, pissed.
I
I've
don't know.
seen a hair in my ear the other day, Sylvia, and I thought about my daddy, and I said, "Damn."
I go to pulling it too.
Um,
What you say, J3?
you
I go to
pulling the
pulling
hair in your
right
ears?
when I feel it. I go pulling it out.
It don't
Ooh,
hurt when you pull
that
it.
hurt.
Yeah, it hurt, but
Ooh,
J3,
ooh,
I don't even want to do that, man, because I don't want 20 more to jump up there.
They got
I'm
the
not
little thing, the
paying
little
ya.
small little razor thing you can do with now.
yeah, I got
I'm the
one now.
whipper.
No,
So
see,
y'all,
that's the
so
thing to
y'all
go
be
to the
pulling
nose.
the hair that be all in y'all nose and
No,
stuff.
No,
no, no, no.
Now that
I
hurt.
shave my nose. I'm a barber, so I shave. I ain't been,
So
no.
you stick a little raise up your nose, David?
Hell no.
No,
They got the little
it's a
thing.
clipper. It's a clipper that's round, and you put it up there, cuts the hair.
Mine
Wow.
ain't, I'm just good like that. T outlines.
Whew, well,
I'm
guys, introduce y'all channel. Everybody, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. You just got to tap the screen twice for you to
Today,
give us a thumb up.
hello, I'm David Corey with that prop. And today I come to you guys with the best garden channel on YouTube. If you guys would care to join me in this 2024 Watermelon Wars,
Whatever.
check me out. Thank you.
Oh, these ears be at least 6 inch long and hairy. And then the
what?
eyebrows get huge and bushy. Why? Just why? David Angelou.
Yep, David Angela.
Come on, Dave. Come on, by you.
I am Bayou Sugar Garden. I garden. I take you on the journey along with me as I garden. We learn about different herbs. I do canning and different things, and we party sometimes. Every now and then, get a little ratchet or whatever. Come on over and check me out.
So we had GT Jr.,
Yeah,
Rose in Alaska, and Don't Hurt the Harvest also up here. So, guys, if you get a chance, go over there and check them out. Jags.
I was gonna do that, but since you just want to throw it out there all plain, GT and Don't Hurt the Harvest, right on. A3GS Farm. I'm a farmer gardener.
Where your head at?
Uh-uh.
That's because that vertical live it cuts off the.
Oh, J3GS Farm. I'm a gardener, farmer, animals, some everything. I'm also J3GS, JGD Behaving. That's strictly bees. You might learn something. Come see me. Come subscribe. Help a brother out.
Yeah.
Y'all got me laughing hard. Hey, y'all don't forget.
Oh my
Go over to the JGG Farms and get y'all some honey. Honey on deck. Make sure you go over there and check out Don't Hurt the Harvest. She got honey on deck too.
Oh, praise Spirit.
But you did snitch on me yesterday, Tampa.
Oh.
You snitched on me last night.
And Don't Hurt the Harvest got some wine too. Oh
And
no, I didn't.
If
It
you
was
look real
already.
close, you'll see somebody else's name on that bottle that it was supposed to go to, but they ain't get it.
Who? You want to see what's up on this bottle? Since you said somebody else's name on it, what that say? 2022. And Don't Hurt the Harvest. Stay. You see the beehive that I painted and drew for her, y'all.
That's
It's on.
You know that somebody else's name was on that bottle.
No, it wasn't. Stop dreaming. Stop a dreaming. Have a good night, y'all. Thanks for the much needed laugh. No problem, Happy Mac.
Good night, Happy Mac.
Guys, I want to thank you all for coming in and sharing this topic with me. What is more important, time or money? Time you cannot get back. Money you can get it if you can. Just get it how you can. Make sure you just get it the right way. But I am Pam with Tempest Creek Homestead and more. Check y'all out in these YouTube streets tomorrow night. Peace.
Peace, y'all. Have a good night.
Good night.